Hey guys, I'm Jackson Cobalt. Wasn't planning on streaming today, but decided I might as well because I didn't feel like doing anything else. Kinda hooked. Okay, you know what? Trade with Soren. Soren can have the 8 use heal. Okay. Serenus Forest. I believe this is the place where we ended our search yesterday. I realized something a couple of days ago. Even in this forest, you always know exactly where you are, don't you? Hmm? How do you do that? I think it's the lack of color, but these woods are starting to look the same to me. Yes, that's a problem. Ike, we're approaching a large clearing. I think we should have the Apostle and some of the others wait there. Good idea. Even if we find the heron today, there's no need for them to tramp through the forest with us. We're going to head deeper into the forest and continue the search. Please wait here. If we find the heron, we'll send for you immediately. I understand, my Lord Ike. Everyone, please be careful. We're counting on you. Sigrun, Tanith, may I entrust the princess to your care? Of course. You've no need to worry. We'll protect her with our lives. Very well, until later. Serenus Forest. Again. Still here. Alright, Grail mercenaries, move out. Yeah, you fools haven't found my precious little bird yet? I've no doubt the poor thing is even now quivering with loneliness and cold. Duke Tanafs, I just received word that the mercenaries who invaded your villa are here in the forest. Blast those wretches! They're trying to steal my bird. Their souls are black and with greed and jealousy. I found beauty incarnate and I will not relinquish it. Only I, Duke Tanas, can appreciate its worth. I'm sure that's true, Your Grace. What about the mercenaries? What should we do about them? Put them down like dogs. Let none leave this forest alive. They will not rob me of my prize. But, Your Grace, they serve at the pleasure of the Apostle herself. Striking them would be... Leave the Apostle to me. I can finish. I can deal with her once this is finished. All I need from you is silence and obedience. Is that clear? Yes, Your Grace. I beg your pardon. There they are. Do as Duke Oliver commanded. Slay them where they stand. Let none leave the forest alive, not man, woman, or child. Oh no. Oh, not the Duke's soldiers again. I think it's about time we put an end to these fools. Listen up, everyone. Let's end this here. No more than 10? Steel Sword, Lagoose Bow, Steel Axe, Venom Axe, Fire, Thunder, Steel Bow, Longsword, Killer Lance, Steel Axe, Steel Sword, Javelin, Steel Lance, Venom Edge, Steel Sword, okay. Yeah, swords aren't particularly good here. Oh. Okay, you can use axes, and you can use swords. Hold on then. Chill. Trade with... I guess you could take the Iron Axe here. Because I'm not going to use Void this chapter. Or at least this part. I don't know. Let's fight. Let's just run them down. Focus Swamp? Huh. Iron Lance. The fact that Mist can use swords, like, not very good. Like, it's good against, like, magic users, I guess. Oh, that wasn't the one I wanted to shove. Nah, no matter. But I got the Bjork Guard. Even though the Leguse bow does absolutely nothing to her. Wow. Yo, Mist got her first kill. And still, I think the fact that she has swords is meaningless. Unless, except against other magic users. I get, like, that's the only scenario where it would be useful. I don't quite have a bow strong enough to... Well, I mean... Pulse Bow 2 is pretty strong at just punching through armor. 30% critical hit chance, and a 1 critical hit just blows through the entire piece of armor. There we go. Okay, Neff. Show me what a good level up looks like. Oh. Yeah, oh yeah, you guys are too low level to get level ups on. You actually hit that? Ooh, the 1 hit point left. Interesting. Oh shit. Damn. Critical hit. Okay. Wait, Leaf did this one previously. Okay. Okay. Stats fit. Just yeah, plus 10, plus 10, plus 3 defense. That's great. Oscar can't even finish him off. You're in? Oh. Marcy's got enough speed. Okay, Ileana. Score this kill. If I just put in a hammer, it's just like super overkill. But steel axe isn't even a kill. I guess I'm using my hammer. Alright, well the critical hit saves the use of the hammer, so that's good. Nice. Ball. Okay. Nope. Still failed. Both gets +2 attack, +1 defense, +17 hit, +12 avoid from with Mist and Marcia. Okay. Oh, and then Ike. He's already at maximum level and can't get any more experience. Until after this chapter, I guess. I think this is the chapter that he will promote, from what I heard from chat a few days ago. Oh! There's flankers. Oh, Marcia can come help out to take care with flankers. I need to find Nephini as support. I can't remember who she supports with. Seems like no one on my team supports with Nephini. Okay. Claw. What's your resistance? 5. Oh, wow, okay. Heal up. Unfortunate. Okay, Marcia, good levels, good levels. Hell yeah. Even more reinforcements? A pop. Oh, one down. Iron Lance time. Oh, that's good level up. So normal iron bow is plenty. Especially when you get a critical hit. You just storm in and obliterate them. Let's go. And Leaf is still an amazing unit. Leaf is probably the best unit in my team. There's not really much competition for Leaf. Jill's like, fire, don't care, stab you anyway. I thought I must have mapped it wrong. Heal. Okay, missed. That's a great level up. I guess I'll attack with an axe. No damage. Poke. Okay, Marcia. Level up that strength. Let's go. I'm still level 1. Kieran's still level 1? Okay, Kieran can get the kill then. Oh, that still wasn't a one-shot. Oof. Okay, Mist can score a kill. I could have probably got Niliana a tiny bit of experience, but I don't really need it. Curses, they just keep coming and coming. How many soldiers does he have? There's no telling. He is a bishop and a senator, but he holds peerage, and that means he could command many men. Perhaps we, too, should call in a few reinforcements. What do you think? It's not a bad idea. And while we wait, we could take a breather and reorganize our attack strategy. Let's do it. What was that sound? I heard something, too. It came from the northeast. It's unlike anything I've ever heard. The northeast? Aha! There are ruins over there. Perhaps the White Prince found them to be a good hiding place. Let's check it out. Maybe we can find him and escape while the humans fight amongst themselves. What are those humans thinking? Why would they be trying to lop each other's heads off? Shall I make an inquiry? Leave them. They're nothing but trouble. I second that. Now, if we want to avoid the human skirmish, we should head that away, through the trees. Let's go. Yes, sir. Alright, let's figure out where to go next. Brother! Where's it, Mist? Just now, did you hear a sound? Huh? No, nothing special. Really? I guess it was just me then. That sound you heard was it a high pitched like the chiming of a bell? Ah, yes, that's exactly. Uh, yes, it was. That's exactly it. I didn't hear a thing. It created only a slight disturbance in the air. It could only be heard by those possessing extraordinary hearing. So your sister's hearing is on par with that of a legoose? Wow, did you hear that? Neat. Don't let it go to your head. That's a sound that a Bjork can't hear. That's interesting. It's said that those of the Heron clan are practitioners of Sade magic. Perhaps the sound is related to that? Sade magic? What's that? It involves arcane songs known as Galdrar. The effects of Galdrar on the listener depend on the lyrics and melody. For example, a Galdar can restore lost strength and vitality to those who hear it. And if the singer is of royal blood, the Galdar may be powerful enough to move to its listeners' extraordinary feats. I've even heard tales of a Galdar that could give one the speed to do the work of two men. The Galdrar grant many powers. Wow, that sounds incredible, doesn't it, Ike? Yeah, but even with all that power, they were still wiped out by the Bjork. Right. Herons are highly attuned to the forces of balance. Even if they had the means to resist, I doubt they would have used them. We leave as soon as our reinforcements arrive. Duke Tanas must not succeed. Let's rescue the Heron while there's still time. Alright. We should head towards the ruins in the northeast. I sense something odd there. Got it. Thanks for the information. It's nothing. It's only natural to aid one's companion. I couldn't agree more. Cursed humans, how dare they defile this forest again? I will brook their savagery no more. The forest whispered earlier, but I must drive these wretches out before I can speak to it further. I will go to the altar. I will give voice to the forbidden magic and destroy the humans utterly. I'll select 2 people to reinforce me. Boyd and Mia. Ew, they have a paladin with a silver lance. Jeez, okay. Okay, the goal is to arrive here, probably with Ike. Oh, I can't save here? Great suspend point. There they are, the Crimean mercenaries. Surround them. They must all die. Listen, everyone, we must make our way to the ruins to the northeast. Fight if you must, but keep up. Like, what about the reinforcements? They'll have to catch up. We can't wait any longer. Understood. So I'll get Boyd and Mia probably next round. 28% chance to do 1 damage. The enemies are pathetic. That's almost a kill, unfortunately. Okay. Oscar. Kieran. Marcia. I've thrown Epiny over this way. Okay, bring you all the way up here. Okay, this. Just to get the weapon triangle advantage. Run Ileana this way. I have Marcia run this way. And Rolf and finish it off in a single attack. Yeah, and then I just want to move as close as possible. Naf can definitely score a kill. Claw. Wow. Okay then. Oh shoot. Oh no, it was just a short spear. Okay. I was like, is that a bow? A short bow? Short bows are bloody nasty. Here we go, boss. The real fighting starts now. Sorry to keep you waiting. Leave the rest of these jerks to me. Err. Ooh, like nice. Justified in using my longbow. Free axe proficiency. Steel axe just does enough. Does just enough or whatever. Oh no. The Omni level! I actually got one! Yeah, you have the full guard, so arrows aren't super scary for you. Shit, dude. Okay, then. Jill the best. Okay. Iron Axe strong enough. Kill everyone, do it quickly. That's the plan right now. get a little bit of experience here, sure. Raise your sword and the kill. There we go, that's enough. Oh shit. That's bad. Okay, no, it's not bad. Neffini. Do this. Okay. Sorry, but okay. These people were there. And arrived. Phew, we finally made it. Let's split up and search the surrounding area. Ike, what do you think of calling in more reinforcements? The Duke army seems near limitless. I'm worried about our weapon situation. Let's do it. This is a really cool chapter, though. Hey, what's this? What is it, Ike? Look here. This is the only place in these ruins where I've seen healthy grass growing. Right. And I found this. White feather, of course. So this is where... Where what? This way, come with me. What now? Nazir, what have you found? A heron. That's a girl. Nazir, you said that the male heron we met was the only surviving member of the race. I believed it to be true. To find another survivor, it's a miracle. Hey, wait, please, I must speak. Come on, wake up. She's lost consciousness. I guess there's nothing I can do but wait for her to come around. I wasn't trying to frighten her. Oh ho ho! I found you at last, my beautiful treasure. It's about time you showed your bloated face, Duke Tenace. Oh, no mistake about it. That is the spectacular work of art I paid so much to obtain. You still claim ownership, do you? No, wait, something's different. This is a female? You mean to tell me that yet another lives? How spectacular! Men, bring me that heron, but do no harm to her. You'll never have her. Again, will this corpulent windbag never learn? Form up troops, we must protect the heron. select 2 more reinforcements, which are Riss and Soren. And if they make me do any more reinforcements, then I guess we are using Gatry after all. I don't know who else, if there was another 2 set of reinforcements. I don't know, probably like Gatry and I guess Mordecai then. Mordecai's probably the one that I could just toss in with at his current level and still be useful. And I can't actually change out the weapons with the people I already have. Okay. Let's fight. Okay, we're getting a man, we're getting an Hellfire. Okay. Supposed to survive for a certain number of turns. Okay. Pay me a blade, you got this. Nice! Sick crit animation. It's many different things. Okay, do roll spoke 2 just to one-shot him. Easy enough. Claw. Being that deep in swamp water sounds gross. I'm gonna give, like, Ileana, like, multiple speed wings. Oh, critical hit, nice. Even though it would have been better if you just critically hit the first time, but whatever. Like how in this game, hand axes are just literally frisbees. Not frisbees, boomerangs. They're literally boomerangs. But also frisbees. I mean, I guess that's how the animation works in a lot of the Fire Emblem games, but it's kind of silly. Yeah, I'll kill a Venom Edge wielder just so that he doesn't poison anyone, because poison's just kind of annoying. You're 10 turns survive. Wow. Long chapter. Oh yeah, hold on. If Boyd's a warrior, does that mean he can use... He can use bows. It freaking tell me when he... promoted. Okay, that's a good one. Still no speed increases killing me. Also, the fact that Mia is routinely like one strength away from killing mages without use, like with, I could just give her like a steel sword. But Mia Blade's actually stronger than a steel sword. Looks like you've got that game audio bug. Free. It was fine for all of, like, the last 2 streams. Okay, can Kieran come up here and kill this guy? Yes, he can. Also, hey Carson Scott. The desert was, success. I used, a map of all of the items to make sure I got all of the items. Let's get Marcia here because Marcia has insane resistance. Poke. Oh yeah, as you can tell, I got everyone promoted. Except Gatry, because I don't know if I have enough space to use Gatry yet. Or if there's going to be enough maps that actually need Gatry, so I didn't spend bonus experience on him. I spent a little bit. Yeah, I have Stefan. I'm currently hoping that Mia gets to S tier so that she can use the Vague Caddy. This is the first chapter I've played with Boyd since yeah, no, he was here. He was there in the desert, I think. I didn't do anything with him though. Much of anything. Nefini's absolutely great in every aspect except a little bit of strength wouldn't hurt her. It was completely strength screwed until she promoted, though. So, like, she had, like, what, I think it was 10 strength before promotion? Right now, Jill's using the full guard so that she doesn't care about arrows or wind magic. Oh yeah, also, it was the castle map. I got a really weird thing where not the castle, I guess the one Duke's fort. Um Soren reported for duty. Do not worry about their numbers. My magic will make short work of them. Yeah. Where I had where Leaf started the battle with 0 gauge instead of her normal 16 on the first turn goes to 20. I have no idea what causes any of that, but yeah, Leaf always starts at 16, turns to 20, but Mordecai always starts at 0, going up to 4. Okay. I'm pretty sure it's because I went and equipped her with the ring and then took the ring off of her between chapters to see, like, as a test to see what her stats would look like with the one ring on it that keeps her permanently in it. Mounted clerics that can do that is... That's not okay. I mean, I made the decision that, I'm not gonna be using the either Mordecai or whatever his name is, the other, cat beast Laguz, because I already have one Laguz, and having multiple units that are powerhouses for very limited amounts of time, just doesn't seem like a good strategy. Well, a strategy I want to play. Leet's fun because she's unique. If I had add more of them, it would be, like, not as fun individually. Alright, level up Boyd. Now, if I get a Dragon Laguz or a Bird Laguz, I might add one of each of those to my team. I mean, I do like using Manikeets, but I mean, Laguz aren't Manikeets. At least not mechanically speaking. I don't know about the lore on that, but... Okay. Not too bad. I think the archer's keeping on trying to attack Jill because he doesn't see the full guard. Mist is not okay. It's not a. It's not that. That is not a fair unit. It's not a fair unit. Also, I mean, I'm at the point in a Fire Emblem game where, unless they give me more slots, I'm not going to use any of my new recruits because, like, I just don't have space for them. Okay. I mean, so, like, if I was playing, like, in my mind, the only reason why there are even new recruits this late is if people are playing, like, with Iron Man mode, or they're not resetting on unit death or whatever. If they're not resetting on unit death, then sure. And the game kind of has to keep giving you units because of that. I mean, see, there are impressive recruits in the GBA games that you get quite late. Like when I was playing Sacred Stones, I think my latest recruit in Sacred Stones that I actually, like, used was was Noel? I guess Noel was the latest recruit that I used. The latest recruits I used in Blazing Blade were Nino and Jafar. Well then. I will move Mia over here, and then I'll just kind of... Oh, Mia needs healing. Yeah, good. Okay. Kinda... Mia and Riz have the support that's giving me a +1 attack bonus. And I guess I'll move Ileana up here as well. How many turns I got left on this? Not too many. One Steel Axe strike with Void is enough to kill. Wait, I also refuse to use units that feel like cheating. Which is why I'm not using Stefan, because Stefan feels like cheating. He is way too strong for this point in the game. I need to somehow give Mia Stefan's skill of being able to attack, what, 4 times in a turn or whatever ridiculousness it is. Okay. I guess Leaf gets an attack in. Here and nearby, because I don't know how many more reinforcements there are. Mia's still got it. Chris is so strong offensively, it's kind of crazy. His magic growth is so strong. His only issue is that I can't safely, like, deploy him in a lot of scenarios because his defense and is shit. I mean, so is Soren's defense, but Soren has a lot more attack damage he can output. Well, a lot more inconsistent damage, I should say, because of adept triggers. Okay, here is the best use case for Mist having a sword. Mist is currently at the best position of using her sword as possible. And she's still, and to have her having that sword is still garbage. At least she's getting strength increases. Jill and Marcia, I had to, like, put a bunch of, actually, just between these last two chapters, I put a bunch of bonus experience into them because they were the only two members of my team that didn't have enough experience to level up and, like, to promote, so I had to pump experience into them to promote them. And now they're, like, the highest level members of my team just after this one chapter where they are really strong in. Thunder. I was gonna say get yourself a critical hit, but no. I always find it weird that Ileana, like, Ileana doesn't double anything until she doubles the weak reinforcements. I think she got a speed increase this map, but still. I knew it. I knew it. I can just... So any AI archer now, I can just... do that with. They will always attack into Jill, even though Jill will just tank it and not take any damage. Okay. Staff. Giving Mia more experience. Hey Mia, strength increase please. Mia is the most frustrating Myrmidon I've ever used. I use every Myrmidon. Well, I use a Myrmidon per game except for Guy, who has to fight in a spot on the team. Like, Guy in Blazing Blade has to fight on the team spot with Lyn, and Lyn is a required bring in certain chapters, and so obviously Lyn wins over. And they're both basically Myrmidons. I believe the next game has a worse one. Worse Myrmidon, huh? Wait, you have to be impressively bad. Ah, arg! What vexatious wretches! I am overmatched! I can't believe I'm saying this, but there's another white heron! Retreat! Leave them their prize! Blast, Duke Tanas escaped. Mike, perhaps trying to fight with that heron on your back was not the wisest of ideas. Why don't we take her to the apostle before moving on? We finally got Duke Tanas on the run. I don't intend to stop until we've captured or killed that monster. I understand, but shouldn't we at least let someone else carry the heron? Truth be told, she's unbelievably light. I barely know she's there. Is that so? I think she weighs, I'd say about half as much as Mist. Wow, I'm surprised. I'll bet you are. What are you grinning about, Boyd? Oh, nothing, just amazed. Did you know that you're 2 times heavier than she is? I'm glad that I don't have to carry you around. It'll be like wearing an extra suit of armor. You pig! You're the worst! Yeah. Alright. Maybe I exaggerated a bit, but she's still lighter than you. Well, what do you expect? She's a bird! Miss canonically has the upper body strength. No, she used her horse to kick Boyd that far. That's the only reason why she was able to kick Boyd like 20 feet. If this conflict is going to drag on, I think it is best for us to call up some reinforcements. Okay. Reinforcement time. Avoiding those human scum cost me time, but I've almost made it to the altar. Grayson, are you well? DeBarn, how did you... Nelucci told us everything. Oh, allow me to apologize. I left on my own without a word to you, and this is what happened. As long as you're unharmed, all is well. Let's go home. Please, give me a little time. I cannot allow these humans to remain in the forest. I understand how you feel, but we're completely outnumbered. Let's wait for another day. Once I stand at the altar, I can take care of them. Every one of them. You can't mean... Are you thinking of using the forbidden magic? Yes. I will sing those monsters the dirge of ruin. Are you mad? You mustn't. I can't allow it. With permission or without, what I do, I do what I must. It is retribution for genocide. Retribution for this forest. Grayson, you must not let yourself be ruled by despair. Each member of the Heron tribe is an embodiment of balance. Do this and you warp your very existence. That is what they all said. My family, my tribe, and then they died. The humans were drunk with joy. They laughed, they sang, and then they slaughtered us like livestock. My mother, my brother, my eldest sisters, even my infant sister, Leanne, all killed in a single night. Grayson, I know this thing I intend to do brings dishonor to my house, and yet I cannot forgive. And their past actions weren't enough. Now, they violate the sanctity of this forest without a trace of regret. Accursed humans, I will never forgive them. Don't you think we understand that? That's right. Prince Rayson, there's no need for you to reject your honor based on the likes of them. The tragedy of the herons, the horror and pain of that night lives in all of us. Let's return to Phoenicius and think of a plan. You are right. This will not stand. The full power of the Hawk Nation is behind you. The humans will pay. As you wish. Enough already. Lay down your arms and surrender. We will let you live. Grr, no, never. I'm not giving up. I'm not finished yet. Out of my way, penniless wretches. Your very existence is an insult to all that is beautiful. And now you really want my wealth and beauty, miserable curs. You reek of poverty and envy. Oh, but I understand your emotions. Yes, I do. How could you sad vagabonds not want to be me? That's the last thing in the world. Silence! I will not be daunted by mean beggars such as you. Oh, ho, ho, ho. I am, in the name of the goddess, I, Oliver, Duke of Tanas, will smite your hideous evil. Two arms, defend me with all the strength you possess. Oh, and bring me the little bird and the blue-haired, that blue-haired lout is carrying while you're at it. Oh, please. Here they come. Combat formations, everyone. Select 2 people. Oh. Guess I could use Morim, because he's just like a higher level Mordecai. Except I think he might be worse than Mordecai. So if I select these 2, then back out, then hit reinforce, I can actually... Okay, he's got higher speed. Okay, so yeah, Mordecai is just worse. Okay. I guess I bring Morim and Gatry. I literally don't have people to bring. Nosferatu, a light magic spell. Interesting. I guess it's light magic because they don't have dark magic in this game. Meteor. Long-range fire magic. So every class will have a long-range magic? Interesting. Ooh. Adept. It's a good skill to be able to slap onto someone. Put that on Mia and make her useful. Because between Adept, and if she can hold both Adept and Vantage... What is Adept? Huh. She can hold both Adept and Vantage. And her skill's quite high, and you know what? I might be able to make something of Mia by slapping Adept on her. Okay. Yeah, create suspend point. And fight. Poke, poke, dead. Oh, nice crit on the hit that you didn't need to crit on, but okay. I also like how snipers keeps the skill to double their accuracy, despite the fact that their base accuracy is some of the best in the entire game. So it's just kind of a... I mean, I think they buff it in this game compared to exactly how it worked in the previous entries, but or in the prior game with it, Sacred Stones. One attack from Leet does, like, twice as much as 2 attacks from Mia. But, again, Mia's not using wasn't using a great weapon. Move back up a little bit. Okay. That's kind of scary. Okay, but at least Sora doesn't kill him, because then that would open up him get doubled by the horseman. Well, to get not doubled, but hit again by the horseman. Attack twice. Heavy Spear? You went into melee with Heavy Spear? Isn't Heavy Spear a 1-2 range weapon? Oh, my Iron Sword broke. Oh no, the Heavy Spear is the not to be confused with spears or short spears, but no, it's a heavy spear that works well against knights and generals. It's the hammer. I forgot about that. Mia Blade, while standing next to her wrist support, deals just enough damage without crit, and it would have been a good... Why does Mia always crit on the secondary hit? Every single time she hits twice with the Mia Blade, first hit and then crit on the second. Like, she's intentionally trying to waste her ability on it. Do I have... Hold on. Did I... I didn't bring anyone who had, like, the... Well, I didn't bring anyone with the longsword or whatever the... Any of the ones that work well against mounted units. Damn. Okay. Okay, well, Kieran's able to blast this open. Oh, Rolf can get this kill on this short axe wielding paladin. Just enough power with the Rolf spoke too. Hmm. Thirteen times 2 is still not enough, Soren. Why does he have such high resistance? It's an Omni tank. Hold on, what the hell? Like, wind on this guy is strong enough to destroy him. I need to give Soren... Well, if I knew an add-up trigger would have happened. I need to give Soren a forged tome, forged wind tome. Oh, but I would want to wait for probably Elwind, a forged Elwind tome for him. Oh, I understand. So they're just having him here. Okay. Thing is that Jill has very, very, very terrible resistance. Thank you. Here. Okay, come on. No sweat. Honestly, the wind magic, Soren's attack animation where he like snaps his fingers and then the attacks just keep coming is like really cool. Uh-oh, they're still going at it. Over there. They're still going at it over there. Shall we go around? I suppose so. Two human armies bashing one another's brains out. I wonder what they're after. Ah! There's that sound again, Ray. There's that sound again. Rayson, are you doing that? No, I suppose not. The forest is whispering something. King to barn! Princess Rayson, look over there! Eh? Ah? The blue-haired human is carrying something on his back. No, it can't be. Is that another heron? But that's not... I think some of the humans might be fighting to protect the heron. Grr, it's against my nature, but... We shall aid them. Janif, Ilki, to me. Right. Yes, sir. Barn, please allow me to go with you. If you forswear the forbidden magic, you may come. Agreed. Interesting. Okay. Oh my, what level is Tabarn? What level is Tabarn? Oh. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'll join the fray directly. Phew, there you are. Hold on, everyone. Your knight in shining armor has arrived. God, I need to give Gatry boots if I'm gonna use them. Oh yeah, he's a level 18 Hawk. Thorin's casting animation is far better than the generic casting animation that Ileana and the enemy units use. That was going to be the end of my thought that I was thinking. Oh, wow, okay. I watched a video where someone was talking about the worst unit in every Fire Emblem game, and they named Rolf as the worst unit in this Fire Emblem game, and I'm like, that's not even close, dude. Like, Mia is clearly a worse unit. And that's not even close. Yeah, I mean, oh, see, the thing is, okay, Soth. See, he actually mentioned Soth, but he said that that at the at the very least, Soth is an extra thief in case you either didn't recruit or lost whatever the name of the one you get first. Is a backup thief, and thieves are very useful. Thieves are very useful in this game, apparently. And how he doesn't like to say that support units like staff users and thieves are the worst unit in any game because um a lot of the time they are incredibly vital for your team's survive for like gameplay. I mean, he meant he was and he would like I mean he said I mean the general see the thing okay I agree with him that like he said that Rolf would be far more usable if you get him 2 to 3 chapters earlier. And I entirely agree with that. His stats are not good enough for the chapter that he arrives in. You have to put in a lot of work, and he doesn't even get anything busted like mounted healing what like mounted healing is the reward you get for mists bonus experience sync because you like trying to leveling mist is terrible without bonus experience. See, the thing is you also don't need an archer. And I mean sure, like okay, the next archer you get is the one horseback archery girl. And she has and if you're going to just hold off until you get her, she's way easier to build. But Rolf has like if you start building Rolf, he gets really good. I mean, he did say that there are no bad units in Fire Emblem 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Have no bad units. I can't talk? Why isn't there a talk conversation? I hate it when Fire Emblem games should have talk conversations and then they don't have one. Maybe it wasn't. See, he said that because Blazing Blade and Sacred Stones don't have any bad units. You can use anyone in those games and they all become great. And in this game, every unit's perfectly usable. I don't remember what he said about Radiant Dawn, but I think he said he lumped Radiant Dawn in with the all units are usable tier. And then the remake games on the DS, all units are usable because of reclassing. And then, it was, and then starting in Awakening, you can make any unit, the best unit in the entire game. There's just some units that require a bit more effort than others. Awakening and onwards. Guess I could throw Mia in here. My rear guard. Or, I can get Mist over. I guess since I could put you here. Like, what units don't I need to press onwards? Maybe I need to go speak with Tabarn. Or maybe Leith could speak with one of them. Nope. Also, I think someone said in my streams that the most esoteric unit to recruit in Fire Emblem is Stefan in this game. But the recruitment method for of the character in Radiant Dawn. There's a character in Radiant Dawn that you can't actually recruit the first time you play through Radiant Dawn. You have to have already played through the game once, and then you have to have Ike fight the Black Knight with neither of at least one time with neither of them winning or like dying, and then you can get a promotion. You can get a recruitment way late into the game. There are 2 of yours, yeah. He only appears on the penultimate map in the entire game. Yeah, the worst. Probably that is the most esoteric and confusing promotion in the entire game, and the worst promotion in the entire game. No, recruitment, not promotion. Yeah. The worst promotion, the recruitment in the entire game. The entire game franchise history is in, it's like Thrashia 776, or I think it was that game. Because where you have to pair the knights up to different civilians, and you can't have any of the knights kill themselves. And if you do this correctly, without any in-game hints as to who goes with who, you're able to recruit the boss of the chapter or something like that. It was ridiculous when I was watching. Stefan's recruitment may be bad, but as soon as you know, fuck damn it. Yeah, you're aware of the one. Suicidal recruits ended with this game, I think, because there's a recruit in Sacred Stones who's suicidal. But apparently after this one, there aren't any recruits that you Well, except for the remake games have, of course, but... Oh, shit. Okay, that's not gonna hit. Oof. Rar. Okay. Um... Okay. Oh, I hit... Oh, whatever. Okay. Man, Gatry's actually gonna be a liability in this map. Oh, you got the critical hit on the first hit. Nice. But I should keep my mounted units on this side, knowing what I know now. And the game moves so much faster without battle animations. I might just keep battle animations off, because I've already seen all the battle animations. Like, sure, it gives a tiny bit of more... It gives a tiny bit more anticipation, but... don't really care. Oh, the double crit! Yo. I'm gonna keep all my mounted units on this side of the swamp. So, like Oscar and Kieran and Mist. What the hell is up with my crits right now? Well, you don't need that adept trigger, but okay. Get one hit in. Move one space downward. Oh, just be physic, okay. Whatever. No damage! Okay. So if I wanted to actually use Gatry, I'd basically have to promote him with a big swing of bonus experience, put boots on him, and then hope and pray for maps that are good for him. A lot of investment. Might be worth it. Okay. Attack-wise, there's no I've already brought Ike over, and there's no reason to actually bring Ike over because no one to talk to. Halberdier is just like an objectively better class than General. But I wonder what General's weapon proficiencies are. I guess just axes and lances, or can you select one? Sure. At this point, Ileana is going to be more of my dedicated healer than Riss is, because her speed is not enough for being a dedicated, like, offensive magic unit. Jeez! I moved him as... not quite as far away as I could, but pretty far away. Relapse. Boom. Now we don't have to worry about it. The thief, would you be able to steal Meteor if you got him to equip his Elfire and then took the Meteor, and then he's no longer as the Meteor? That sounds like hell. It's like doing the thing in Blazing Blade, where you're able to obtain the Veda Spear, which is just a spear with really, really broken stats that the game doesn't expect you to ever use. Technically, yes. Ah. Practically no one bothers. I mean, Meteor doesn't sound like all that useful of a spell anyways. Like those like bolting and swarm and plague and ballistas in general, none of them are really useful, really all that useful. Like Jake and Beck in specifically the remakes, like the remake games, they're not terrible units, but okay. Are the others just able to kill the boss without me? This specific map seems like a really good map for being for doing like Ike soloing or Lord only run. Because, I mean, the only way he'd equip Hellfire is if you block him in there with a 1 space or 2 space to move, with no other units in his meteor range. And so he'll then Hellfire who's ever blocking him in there. And then you bring in your Thief and Meteor Tome, and you'll be able to have, like, a Meteor Tome with 1 or 2 uses left in it. Okay. Yeah, you let go, Gatry. Get like a full level up. Nope. Okay, not a full level up. What is your attack? It's attack 16? 16? Oh, Rolf's able to... Jeez, okay. Rolf's the goat, actually. I want to make a video that's Fire Emblem Archers are good, actually. That's just me using all of these Fire Emblem archers that keep on getting shit on, like Rebecca and Naomi and Will and Gordon and all these, just a compilation of them just absolutely smoking everyone with critical hits and doubling and killing and just soloing huge portions of the map by themselves. And because of the notion of, oh, Fire Emblem archers are bad, the genuinely amazing archers in like Alchrist and Panette. Yeah, I mean, like, see, the thing is that they're slightly bad in the GBA games, like especially Binding Blade. I hear that the starter archer in Binding Blade is really bad. But Will and Rebecca aren't that terrible. Rebecca's kind of a slog, but once you get her up and going, she's really good. But like, yeah, like Alchrist and Panette from Engage are some of the strongest units, and also Etienne? Is that her name? Etienne, the starter archer you get? Is also really good, and people's, like, they're just legitimately useful. And archers and engager are also just actually incredibly useful units because of the high number of really powerful flying units you have to deal with in that game. Yeah, I'll have Leith do it. Leith can get the kill on this thing. In Radiant Dawn, the starting archer in Radiant Dawn is genuinely horrible. Yeah, well, I'm going to use... I use the starter archer regardless. Shoot, go away now! Nobody wants a monster feline! Yeah! Get out of here! You're the type of scum that caused the goose to detest Bjork! I will enjoy this fat man! Oh, I cannot fall here. It cannot be. Such a loss to beauty. Oh. Oh, I got the Nosferatu tone. You see, it would have been a bigger waste of, experience if I just let, the enemy unit on their turn kill, the boss. It's you. When you're back, who is it you carry? Oh, the girl? I think she may be somebody you know, but... How is this possible? How did you survive all this time? Leanne, do you know who I am? That's right, you remember my name. Have you been here by yourself for all these years? The forest protected her. It kept her asleep for so long. There's no way to express my gratitude. You there, Bjork. Me? I'm Tabarn, King of Phoenicius. Since the loss of their homeland, the Serenus royal family has been under my guardianship. Who are you and why do you aid the Herons? My name is Ike. I am commander of the Grail Mercenaries. I am under orders of the Empress, the Apostle Seneki, to protect the Herons. The Empress of this country wants to protect the Herons? Ha! That is an interesting tale. The Herons were blamed for the assassination of the last Empress. They were massacred on hearsay. And now her ancestor wants to help them. Touching. Empress Seneki knows the Herons are not murderers, and now she is trying to atone for the crimes of her people. No, I cannot believe that. Pathetic apologies and half-baked platitudes are easily spoken. Humans burned Serenus Forest. They killed my family. I cannot trust one who allies himself with them. Please, withhold judgment until you speak with the Apostle. She's waiting at the forest's edge. The Apostle is here. So you are the Apostle? I am. I'm sorry. I'm ignorant as to what words of contrition would be appropriate to one of the Heron tribe. Yet I stand before you as a representative of my people. Oh, that's cool. From the depths of my heart, I apologize to you. I am sorry. I am so truly sorry. Empress Aniki, what are you doing? You're the Apostle. You cannot bend your knee to another. Peace. Let her speak her heart. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Leanne. What is it you want? Are you telling me to stand? You... Leanne. Leanne, you cannot ask me to forgive them. You were asleep. You don't know what these humans did to us. You know. That's right. Everyone is gone. That's why I cannot release my hatred. I understand, if that's how you feel. Apostle Sanaki, we accept your apology. We may not be able to release our hatred of Bjork, but... You need not let the fate of Serenus Forest trouble you any longer. You were absolved of that guilt. Thank you. That was well done. Yes. My Lord Ike, what will happen now? The Heron siblings said there would be some sort of ceremony, but I don't know what that entails. You there, Bjork mercenaries. Prince Rayson wants all of you to come to Serenus altar. The presence of Princess Crimea and the Apostle is also requested. Altar? Just come with me, it's this way. Empress Aniki, Commander Sigrund. Let us go. Very well. Let's hurry, Ike! Right. A cutscene with terrible audio mixing, is that what's gonna happen?
Isn't that Mother's song?
Not quite. But it is close. Ike, look! Up there! incredible!
Lord of the Forest. He's returned.
At least I heard everything that they said that time. That was excellent. It's so beautiful. Serenus Forest, beloved of the goddess, is alive once more. You spoke so well earlier, Princess Sanaki. Empress Sanaki. You fill my heart with pride. Here now, none of that. This is no place for tears. I'm sorry. I'm just so happy. Ah, excellent. The gap between Laguz and Bjork has been bridged. I think this may be enough. What's wrong, Soren? You look so grim. What are you looking at? It's nothing. Nothing at all. Wait, Soren, what in the world is wrong with him? You have done excellent work, Ike. Thanks to you, the wound that has scarred Bengian for so many long years can finally begin to heal. As promised, Bengian now offers its support to Crimea's restoration. However, Prime Minister Sephiran has yet to return, which limits the reinforcements I can provide. Be that as it may, what troops I can spare us await your command. Use them as you see fit. I understand. Thank you. That's good news, isn't it, Princess Valencia? Yes, it is. This has taught me a valuable lesson. Our land needs the Laguz. I also believe that Bjork and Laguz need each other to survive. The previous apostle, my grandmother, was desirous of a world where, as were my own parents. Princess Valencia, your father, King Ramon of Crimea, was a true pioneer in the area of Bjork-Laguz relations. In the very near future, I will give the Imperial Senate a few suggestions on achieving a fully integrated society. I doubt the road will be easily traveled, but I can no longer turn a blind eye to these issues. Princess Valencia, you must rebuild Crimea. If you are successful, we will join forces and change the world. Empress Sanaki, your vision surpasses even my own. My father would be so pleased to hear your words. Looks like you're through with me. I'll wait outside when you're finished talking. Hold, I'm definitely not through with you. Huh? What did I do now? You're as impudent and impatient as ever. Heed me, Ike. If you are to help lead the Crimean Liberation Army, you must be given a more appropriate title. If you're talking about making me a noble, I'll decline, thanks. That's not my kind of thing. You're not in a position to refuse. Giving some nameless mercenary control of Bengian troops would be problematic. And more importantly, it would affect the troops. If you will resign yourself to this and receive peerage from Princess Valencia. What? No, wait! This is absurd! Blast! All of the foolish... I'm sorry about this. If you're absolutely opposed to it, I won't force you. No, I have to do what's necessary. What am I supposed to do now? Put on a funny hat or something? Will you lend me your sword? Thank you. Now, may I ask you to kneel before me? Thank you. Alright, let me begin. In the name of House Crimea, I hereby grant you the title and rank of Lord, that all the honors it conveys. Rise, Lord Ike. Yo, those are some sick stats. It is done. Yeah, he magically had, wow, like, that is actually magical transformation. Changing the color of his headband and the, giving him a new cape and all that stuff. Just, magic. What an odd feeling. Ah, your new rank suits you. I completely agree. Yes, it truly does. I suppose. Not that it matters to me. Western Bengian is home to a great forest. At one time, these woods were home to the Kingdom of Serenus and ruled by the Heron clan of the bird tribes. Ike's magical girl transform. Yep, that's correct. Following the Serenus massacre, the forest lost its color and vitality. Some said it was the sorrow of the goddess made real. For 20 long years, the devout citizens of Bengian trembled in shame and loathing over the crime they had committed. The Bengian Empress, Apostle Seneki, stepped forward as representative of her countrymen. Kneeling before the surviving Heron prince and princess, she gave voice to the apology of her people. She spoke not as one nation to another, but as neighbors on the same continent. The massacre was unforgivable. However, hatred breeds hatred, and if the cycle of grief and anger is not broken, it will continue for time without end. It was with this in mind that the Herons accepted the Apostle's apology. And so it was that Serenus Forest was returned to its former glory. Afterward, as payment for Ike's services, Princess Valencia gained the services of a regiment of Bengian army regulars. Though of common birth, Ike receives peerage from the princess and is given command of the army. As the first snow of the season falls, the newly commissioned General Ike takes control of the Crimean Liberation Army. He leads it towards the knife-edged mountains that mark the border between Bengian and Dayan. So, they've lost Bengian, have they? According to our spy, they march with a regiment of Bengian's army. They plan to take a land route through Dayan and then into Crimea. Ha! They plan to cut across Dayan, with nothing more than a single regiment at whose core is a tattered band of ragtag mercenaries. Gawain's son leads this rabble, yes. How does he stand up to his father's legacy? He doesn't. He's just a boy, not yet worthy of his father's name. Humph, disappointing. Though his skill with the blade is rough, there is something uncanny about him. People seem drawn to him. And not just Bengian's apostle either, he's also gained the trust of the Serenus survivors, and of King Finitius as well. The Herons are alive? It appears that 2 members of the royal family survived. Look at how nicely the tables have been set for us. Bring one of them to me. I care not which one. I want the medallion as well. As you wish. Once we cross that great wall, we'll be in Dayan. Look there, atop that building. Dayan Wyvern Riders on patrol. They won't be happy to see us. Tell me, General Ike, have you faced Wyvern Riders in combat? Only a few times. I got the impression that The Kilvis Ravens were the more dangerous foe. If that's your impression, then you have yet to fight true Wyvern Riders. What do you mean? I have no way of judging the ones that we see here, but I know another unit, one that was attached to Bengian's Temple Guard. They had their reasons for leaving, but the most important thing to remember is that they are exceedingly powerful. Which explains why the Apostle sent you to accompany us. That's right, Pegasus Knights fare better than most against Wyvern Riders. We know the skies as well as they do. Yeah, I prefer to keep my feet on the ground, thank you. Can I entrust the flying business to you? Of course, we'll bring the honor to the name of the Apostle's Sacred Guards. That's weird, because usually I find that Wyvern Riders absolutely destroy Pegasus Knights, especially when promoted, because they just have weapon triangle advantage over them. Yeah. 1,000 bonus experience. Well, I guess I will promote Oscar. No, not Oscar. I will promote Gatry because I have so much bonus experience, and in case I need a 15th member, like a 15th unit, I'll have a 15th unit. Of course, I might also use Tanith, but who knows. I'll promote Gatry, just so that he's, like, usable. Okay, so you're just getting axes, or can I choose something? He's just getting axes in it, isn't he? Swords! That's interesting. Generals almost never gets access to swords. So, like, my entire team's, like, promoted level 5, except for, like, Ike and Gatry. I'll give Gatry like an extra level here. 20 defense is nothing to scoff at. Okay, skills. Assign skill. Yeah, this... Ike's main... Yeah. Yes, I will assign Ike his main skill. Of Ether. I also... Okay, so what is... I'm just pecking around. What's Gatry's? Luna. Oh, Luna. In certain conditions, reduce enemies' defense by half. Okay, so... Reduces the defense by half and then heals him? That's good. That's great. Anyway. Mia. What's Mia's? Astra? Oh! Okay, how do I remove Vantage? Oh, remove Vantage. I can remove Vantage. Now, is Vantage plus Adept better than... Hold on. Let me just like convoy. I don't need the antitoxin on you. Wait a minute. Who had? You not get adept on a. Huh? What? Didn't I get an adept scroll? Did I not kill the guy that had the adept scroll? Did one of the green guys kill the guy with the adept scroll? I'm going to create a suspend point here, and then I'm going to load this suspend. I'm not going to actually... I'm just wanting to see what the hell happened here. I think it was on this map. Okay, that's my blunder. I'm not going to replay that map. I refuse. That's fine. I don't need adept. I can maybe get it elsewhere. Yeah, I was just doing that. Okay. Okay, also, who? Nefini supports are Braum, Dev... Okay. A bunch of units that suck. Hopefully Nefini's final supports someone who's decent. I think, like, actually looking back at it, I could have probably gotten Braum, and Braum might have, like, I used Braum, and Braum might have been better than Gatry. But... General Like, all troops are ready to move out. Alright, can you have them wait? You want them to fall out and wait in their tents? Or would you rather they form up and stand at attention? Go ahead and have them stand down. I'll call them when I'm ready. Yes, sir. Begging your pardon, sir, all troops have been ordered to stand down. However, General Tanith requests her orders... Are her Pegasus Knights to stand down as well? Am I supposed to decide that too? General Ike, you've been given command of an entire army, sir. We will not move without your orders, sir. General Tanith's troops are to follow General Tanith's orders. Understood, sir. General Tanith's Pegasus Knights will not be deployed unless there is a request for reinforcements. Those are the orders of General Tanith. By your leave, sir. Tanith, do you have a moment? General Ike, what is it? Is there a problem? I thought you might be able to provide me with some information. Yes? What can you tell me about King Dayan? I'd like to know something of him before I have to face him in battle. Truth be told, I've never fought him either. I cannot give any specifics, but I will tell you what little I know. Please, whatever you can tell me would be appreciated. Ashnard's coronation, let me see, yes, it was about 18 years ago. You see, a plague had struck the capital, spreading out to affect the surrounding region of Nevasa and beyond. Ashnard was crowned the year after that great tragedy finally subsided. In the entire history of Tellius, no calamity had claimed the lives of so many Bjork and Lagoos, not since the Great Flood. 2 years before it struck Bangian, and the entire population of Serenus was nearly obliterated. The year after that, close to 1,000 Bjork nobles and peasants alike perished in Dayan. Nobles, you say? So the royal family fell victim to this plague as well? Yes, the reigning king and queen and some 20 or so prince and princesses fell ill, and everyone who fell ill perished. For a time, the people despaired of losing the entire royal bloodline of Dayan. It seemed that none would survive. And yet Ashnard survived? He did. It was quite interesting, in a sense. You see, his name was never mentioned in any talk of succession before that time. He was of such a distant bloodline that he was unlikely to be king. In another place, though, his name was already well known. Where was that? On the battlefield. As you know, Dayan is home to many brave warriors. And at that time, then Prince Ashnard was said to have been matched for an entire troop of Pegasus Knights. Benyon and Dayan both keep close watch over their borders, and their patrols fought in many skirmishes. Although there was no war to speak of, these land disputes did end with Dayan claiming a small portion of Benyon soil. It would be no exaggeration to say that this was solely due to the strength of one man, Ashnard. Forgive me, if I have spoken longer than I intended. It's about time we get back to the business of marching preparations. No, thank you for telling me so much. If we have another chance, please share more of your stories. Understood. Ike, which troop should we fall in with? We have received no orders yet. Moram, I know I've asked you many times, but are you sure you want to be here? You keep asking that. Maybe, you don't want us here. Is that it? I don't know what to think. No, it's not that at all. To be honest, the battle ahead is going to be hard. It looks bleak. I'd rather that those without direct ties to Crimea not get involved. A bleak battle? What about trying to free those slaves in Benyon? Now, those were bleak battles. Bleak battles are our specialty, right, Moram? Yes, you are. Yeah, it's thanks to Ike's time in Benyon, things have completely changed. That's right, the Apostle has promised to press her investigation until there's not a single Lagoose slave left in the entire nation. So, there's no reason for you to continue fighting, is there? You don't owe me anything. We're going to fight with you, Ike. We want to help. It is our right to join you in this, as is your right to refuse us. To be perfectly frank, I would be willing to beg it, to get you to join us. Both of you, alright? Alright. You can count on us. Yeah, because Ike just casually employs, I don't know, 1, 2, 3, 4 actual child soldiers, and probably a few others that are not quite the age to be drafted, like Ileana. Jill also looks very young. Oh yeah, no, Jill is Mist's age from the support. So yeah, Jill's also, so that's like 6. It's like 6 child soldiers in Ike's army. Okay, shop, armory. Okay, I can buy iron bows, so I will buy 2 iron bows. One of them goes to Kieran, except I'm gonna convoy it. Another iron bow and convoy. Not many units have canon ages. Well, Mist, Rolf, Jill, what is it? Mist, Rolf, Jill, Soth, and Tormod are all actually in canon children. Like, they're referred to as children in the story. Ike is referred to as a young child, but he's clearly older than all 5 of those. We'll purchase a second Elwyn copy. Send to Convoy. A lot of my money for not even all that useful of a tome. Oh, I can make better silver tier stuff before. Wow, okay. Rolf's Bow 3! Actually, giving Mia a silver blade that's light enough for her. Actually, she has 11 strength. She's not that weak. She can hold an 11 strength item. She doesn't even need the hit increased on it. We could increase the critical up to 9, but I don't feel like that's very necessary. She has 11 strength. She can wield this. I'm gonna call this. Hold on. It doesn't let me. Fine then. It's gonna be the. Oh shit! I have an idea. I have the idea. I'm gonna call it the Silverest. Silver. Rest. The Silverest. It's gonna be a green lightsaber. Who's gonna go into Mia's inventory? Oh, she can't actually use it yet? Hold on. Sword A, she has sword B. She'll be close to wielding it, though. I can also convoy give the Lagoon Slayer to take a longsword for her. Marcia can take an iron sword. Kieran can give the hand axe to take an iron bow. Nefini needs... With a killer lance? I will give the Iron Lance, because she'll be using Iron Axes as her iron, Steel Lances as her steel, Javelins for range, and then she could throw on, like, a Night Killer. You could then take... Killer Lance as an extra piece there. Oh, hold on. Is there, yeah, give all. There we go. Then Gatry can give the Goose Lance and take the Heavy Spear. If I just look at the convoy, take... Oh, I need... Okay, I need, Shop, Armory... I can buy Iron Axes, so I will buy just a couple Iron Axes to throw into the convoy. I can't purchase any more Iron Lances, though, but I think I just threw some Iron Lances into the convoy. Is there anything that I need to sell? Nope. You know, since I want Mia to get to S rank swords quicker, no, no! Shoot. God damn it. Okay. This, an arm scroll. Use the arm scroll, get a weapon level up. Okay. I think she's the only one who actually still strength screwed. So I'll use it to increase her strength to 14, because I don't think anyone else is actually strength screwed. Because, like, the next lowest strength, I'm fairly certain the next lowest strength is Mist, who, well, who actually uses their strength. You know, Mist can use her strength, but kind of shouldn't. Yeah, everyone else is at 16, so yeah, Mia's the only one who was strength screwed. Okay. Now these boots, I could put them on Gatry. I don't know if I'm gonna do that, but I could. I could also give him extra resistance, because his resistance is dreadful. I'm going to have Soren use one of these, Seraph ropes. Just so that he feels less squishy. And Mia can take the other one. You know, like... That's what these items are for. They're for saving units that have terrible growths. Like Mia! I'm just saving Mia by spending up all of my resources on her. And unfortunately, I don't have any, supports that I actually want to do. Poor Garen. My Lord Ike, are preparations complete? Yes, the enemy should not yet be aware that we've come this far. We're going to launch a surprise attack and try to capture the wall on our first charge. Please wait for us at the base camp. Very well. There's no need for you to look so worried. We're well prepared and we've got you as our good luck charm. Thank you for that, but be careful, my Lord Ike. Hey, don't worry, this may be our first battle as an official army, but we've fought Dayan many times. We're going to win. After all, I can't lose my very first battle as a snooty noble, now can I? I believe in you, and I know that you will be victorious. Come back safe. Is everyone ready? Let's move out. Hold on a moment, my Lord Ike. In the sky, something's coming. Who's that? Ah, well, Ike, well met. It appears that you're getting ready for your first battle as Crimea's army. You were escorting the princess siblings back to you're escorting the Heron siblings back to Finishus, right? That was the original plan, but someone here insisted that we follow you. Quite reasonably, I might add. You treated us with courtesy, Bjork. We must act accordingly. Is that so? Isn't that so, Leanne? You said your name was Ike, correct? Yes. You aided my sister and me during a time of danger. We Herons hold courtesy in high esteem. We must repay our debt to you. That's not really necessary. We are practitioners of Sade magic. We cannot fight, but we will imbue our allies with strength. If you so wish, I will travel with you. In this way, I will repay you for what you have done. Sure. You were lucky to find your sister. Shouldn't you stay by her side? Leanne understands what I do. I see. In that case, welcome. Thank you. I swear on the honor of my clan to do all I can to strengthen your cause. It's settled then, and you'll get aid from me as well, Janaf. Janaf, right here, your majesty. You go with the Crimean army and protect Raisin. Leave it to me. You too, Ulki, all right? Of course. Barn, it's too much. I cannot accept this. You're already watching over Leanne and my father as well. These past 20 years, I know what it's been like for you living in Finishus. I'm only sorry I can't do more. To Barn, I thank you from the bottom of my heart. King Finishus, I will guard Raisin well. When Crimea is retaken, I will see him safely returned to you. I will take you at your word. Your actions have created a bond of trust between yourselves and the Hawk and Heron clans. If you find yourself in a dire position, you can call on me. No matter what, I will fly to your aid. We gained a strong ally where we had thought not to look for one, didn't we? Yes, Bjork and Laguz. Beast tribe and bird tribe, there's no difference between us, and we finally understand one another. Yes, I think you're right. Now, let's get started. Everyone, move out. I can choose 13 units. This grants this unit the ability to perform a chant that lets allies move again. Restores HP to a unit on an adjacent space. Has a transformation gauge. I'm assuming he can use these when he's not transformed as well, right? Because I do want him to be a he's my dancer. Okay, like dancers are fun. Increases hit percentage. So Ulki is a physical tank with lower luck and speed. Okay, so he's the tanky bird. Increases dodge ability. Recruiters talk with Rolf, kill with Ike. What? I mean, I don't think I'll actually play this chapter. I'm just setting things up. Oh, Shinon. Shinon. Talk with Rolf and then kill with Ike. Wow, okay. I think I actually heard about that before. Well, I don't think I'm going to use one of these two. I don't think I'll use either of them. But they are high enough level to be thrown into a map in case I need an extra backup flyer. Tanith's a level 10 Falcon Knight? The fuck is... Oh my... Sonic Sword. It uses magic. Okay, well, she has too high of a magic growth stat. She's just gonna suck. But you know who does want that sword? Needs sword B? I just need to throw 2 scrolls on her or have her attack enough times and then throw a scroll on her. Um, I don't think I'll use Tanith. He's a pre-promote. I need to view this map. 3 chests. Do I have enough chest keys for that? Oh, I need to just check. Am I getting any chest keys in this map? I don't have any keys there, okay. I have 2 chest keys on Kieran. There's a door key on Soren. Hmm. Okay. So Volk is going to join us. If I had to say one of these units to not include, it's for a map, probably Ileana. Revolk. Just thinking about this. These are all just unpromoted. Okay. Okay. That'll be it for this stream. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you to Carson Scott for chatting, and anyone else who may have been lurking. Um, this has been Jackson Cobalt. Everyone have a fantastic rest of your day, and as always,